Not only is this woman, Etel Adnan, one of my favorite painters ever, she's also just a great way to learn about color, which we will do tomorrow in our first class. Etel Adnan was a Lebanese American painter and poet who did these amazing, simplified, not simple, I guess, landscapes. And in looking at these and in trying to make some of these ourselves tomorrow, we are going to learn about a few different important aspects of color that she really manipulated. Her work is all about what happens if, what happens if you put a green sun in a yellow sky? What happens if the bottom third of your painting is light blue? What happens with the red next to the green? And it's all about the energy and color relationships and the drama and contrast that you can create by manipulating color. So what we're going to do is we're going to do two of these landscapes ourselves, one on paper, one on canvas, so you can just see what it's like to paint on different surfaces. And we're going to just keep swapping out different colors to experiment and see what happens. And what we're really going to be learning about while we do this is the aspects of color that she really plays with. So there's saturation is one aspect, which is dull color versus vivid color. Vivid is color straight out of the tube, and then dull is when you've started mixing it. You can see here, look at the red straight out of the tube, vivid sun, and then the dull browns in the bottom. That creates an energy. The vivid sun in the kind of dulled down orange background. This is a combination. And what happens is when you place a vivid color next to a dull color, you get this great contrast and energy. And that is a lot of what made Rothko's paintings so appealing and intriguing to many people. Is he often put a vivid color in a sea of more dull colors, or vice versa. He would put a dull gray in a sea of like electric blue or something like that. And a lot of the energy he gets a lot of energy from a lot of aspects of color, but a lot of it comes from saturation. Um, and a lot of great artists play with this a lot, and we are going to play with this tomorrow when we make our own landscapes. Another aspect of Etel Adnan's painting that is great to look at in terms of color is warm versus cool. So what you mainly need to know about color in terms of painting and warm colors emerge from the painting and cool colors recede. You should also know that every color has a range. There's cooler and warmer reds, cooler and warmer blues, cooler and warmer yellows that are made by the manufacturers. But look at what Etel Adnan does here. That warm red sun just pops out of that cool blue. Another painter who kind of dealt with that a lot was Joseph Albers, who's considered the contemporary color theory god. And he often would see that warm yellow square emerging from kind of the cooler colors in the background. The red emerges, blue goes back. So we'll play with warm and cool colors too as we make our ever-changing landscapes tomorrow. And then the third aspect we're going to play with that we can look at Adnan's work is value, which is light versus dark. So look at that light sun on a dark background, how that pops from the contrast. This one doesn't have much contrast, and it's not as interesting. Look at that bright light sky with a dark. Often it's multiple things piling up. Maybe there's saturation difference and value and color temperature that she's doing. And here are some previous paintings that this show you what we're going to do tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a very simple landscape shapes like this, and we're just going to keep swapping out colors in it. We're going to try different color suns. We're going to try mix specific colors. I'll have color swatches. It'll help you think about color and also learn more mixing skills. So these are examples of people who, some artwork from previous class of this, and they're just gorgeous. So it's going to be a great way to learn about color, about mixing, and to be inspired by a truly amazing artist. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.